Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now look, so for this one, this gonna be about a time when I was on Linwood and I almost got killed. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So this how this shit happened, right? I was in a neighborhood called Linwood on Detroit's west side, right? Well, while I'm over here in this hood, Linwood is like it's four hoods all together, right? You got Woodrow Wilson, 12th Street, Linwood, Dexter. All four of them hoods, they all together. You know, it's like a 10 square mile radius, north, south, east, west. But they all that whole area it's the same hood. You know what I'm saying? And that area of the west side is labeled the Wild Wild West, meaning they was the ones that originally started all that west side shit. You know what I'm saying? Before all the other hoods got to popping off like Joy Road, P Rock, Schoolcraft, Finkel, 6 Mile, 7 Mile. Before all them popped off, you know what I'm saying? It was that area. So they labeled that area the Wild Wild West. You know, the number streets, West Warrens, 28s, you know what I'm saying? All that is the Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm over there one day, right? I'm on Linwood. Linwood sit like right in the middle of the Wild Wild West area. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding through Linwood, right? I'm coming from Linwood. I turn on the street called Lawrence, right? Lawrence. I did a short on this video that I'm speaking on. You know what I'm saying? I was on the corner of Linwood and Lawrence. So if you want to get a vision of what I'm talking about, go check out this short. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there, I'm riding down Lawrence, right? Now, these streets is real tiny. So it's like one car need to come past at a time. So one car going this way and another car coming this way, one car need to get over to the side, you know, to let the other car come past because the block's so small over there. Well, and you know, a lot of people park their cars on the street. So if don't nobody get over, you gonna hit a parked car or the person that's coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm coming down Lawrence one day, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going towards Dexter. Linwood and Dexter is like a half mile in between each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming down Lawrence going towards Dexter, right? It's a car coming towards me. This was 2016. You know what I'm saying? I had it was like a 2002, 2003 Monte Carlo, right? So you know that car sit real low. And the car that was coming at me was a Crown Victoria. It was like a 97, 98 Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? And you know them cars sit up high. So while that Crown Vic coming towards me, instead of me getting over, I'm charging, you know, head on with this damn Crown Vic. Like, you gonna get over, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened he wasn't having it either. You know what I'm saying? So we coming towards each other like this. He coming this way. I'm going this way. Boom. We sideswiped each other, right? When we sideswiped each other, like his door, his fender, all of that shit, it had hit my mirror. And when it knocked my mirror off, what was left on it, it scratched the whole side from the fender to the front door, the back door, all the way to the gas cap. So it scratched all of that. And basically with my car, it just like knocked the mirror off. You know what I'm saying? So after that happened, I kept riding. Dude, he rolled down to the next corner, busted a U-turn, jumped behind me, got to following me. Because in Detroit, when we had car accidents, most of the time we just pull off. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got insurance. We don't want the police pulling up or none of that. So long as it ain't nothing like the car not drivable, you know what I'm saying? We'll pull off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what we do in the D. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's one of them situations. You know what I'm saying? We just pull off. Nah, dog busted U-turn and came at me. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get down to Dexter, he following me. So I pull it over right on Dexter. You know what I'm saying? I pull over, he pull up on the side of me. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He had his boy in the passenger with him. He like, nigga, you just hit my car. Woo woo. I'm like, nigga, you hit my car. How you think both of us got hit at the same time? Like, you was coming towards me, I'm coming towards you. We sideswiped each other, you know? He like, nah, man, you hit my car, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, well, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, this my hood, woo, woo, woo. He like, nigga, matter of fact, I'm about to have you pull up, you know? I'm like, what? He pulled over in front of me, right? When he pulled over in front of me, a car pulled up behind me, right? So they had me like boxed in type shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could have jumped out there, but I had two cars, you know what I'm saying, between me. So dude that, you know, me and him sideswiped each other, he got out the car. He walked back to my car. He like, look, follow us back around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, whatever, you know? So by this time, he go jump back in the car. He cut up the next street, drive down the street. I got to follow him and the car behind me following me, you know, to make sure I don't pull off or nothing. While this going on, I called the hood. This is why that hood shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? I called the homie from the hood, you know. I'm like, hey, you know, it's about to go down. These niggas got me sandwiched over here, you know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop. He like, oh, I got people over there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have them call in. You know what I'm saying? You going to be straight. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, get with me, you know, as soon as you take care of that. He like, I'm on you. Want me to hit you up? I'm like, all right, bet. So after I get off the phone with him, these guys drove me right back to the area where the side swipe happened. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened, dog lived on that street. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he took me back to his house. You know what I'm saying? Where he lived at type shit. But we pulled all the way up to the corner of Linwood and Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's a little street right there with a little sidewalk. So all three of our cars was able to line up on that little sidewalk. And like I said, if you want a vision of it, I made it short on it. I was on the corner of Linwood and Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we pulled up to that corner, right? Everybody jumped out the cars. I jumped out the car too, you know. The dudes behind me, because I'm watching everybody, you know what I'm saying? Dudes behind me, they went to the trunk. They grabbed choppers out the trunk. I swear to God on my kids. They grabbed choppers. You know what I'm saying? And it was four of them in the car behind me. So it was two in the car in front of me and four in the car behind me. So it was a total of six of them. And it was just me. You know what I'm saying? So after all of that, the dude that me and him sideswiped each other, he walked up with his mans. He like, come follow us through this alley. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, these niggas about to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Over a side swipe, you know, but I was like, fuck it, I ain't bagging down. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't bagging down, right? And it's true facts. You know what I'm saying? True shit. Real shit. So we walk through the alley. When we get there, right? The dudes had posted me up against the wall. And like I said, this in my short. You feel me? They posted me up against the wall. They got the cock and the guns. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, mind you, this shit was broad daylight and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this how I'm about to die? Like, that's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Right when that was going on, dog, that me and him sideswiped each other, he got to talking. He like, nigga, you ready for this? Woo woo. I'm like, fuck you, y'all gonna have to do what y'all gotta do. You know what I'm saying? While I was saying that, I seen a look on his face like he really didn't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, while that was going on, we heard a lady from across the street. You know, she like, hey, what y'all doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like she was on it. So we all looked over there to her. Mind you, everybody on me. You know what I'm saying? About to gun me down type shit. But as soon as we all heard that woman's voice, we all turned our attention to that voice. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So when we turned our attention that way, the woman was walking up to us towards the alley. You know what I'm saying? Where we was at. So when she got up to us, she got the hoeing them niggas like, y'all little niggas, y'all better get the fuck on, woo woo. So the guys in the car that was behind me, the mama smoked them real quick. Psh, y'all get up out of here. All them niggas walked off with their choppers. Broad daylight, swear to God, right? All of them walk off. The nigga that was with, the nigga that I got into the accident with, he left with the other 4 dudes. So that was 5 of them gone right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just her, the guy I got into the accident with, and me. It's just us 3 at this point now. You know what I'm saying? The woman got the cutting into him. Come to find out, that's his mama. Again, he pulled us up right over there in front of his mama crib. So after I discovered that this was his mother, I'm like, he didn't want to do this shit for real. He was just trying to scare me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he wanted to do that, why would he bring that to the front of his house? You know what I'm saying? Where his mama is, where he know his mama is. Why would he do that? Broad daylight at that. Like, he ain't want to do that for real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's the moms, right? So she hold him. He walked off. Swear to God. She hold him. He walked off. So it was just me and the mama at this point. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, we talking about the shit. I told her, I was like, you know, we sideswiped each other. You know, that was on both of us. Fuck it. It is what it is. You know. So she like, you know, I ain't even tripping on it. It's all good, blah, blah, blah. She like, what's your number? On my kids. You know what I'm saying? She like, what's your number? I'm like, straight up? She like, yeah, you know, that's my car too. But she like, I ain't worried about it. I'm going to get it fixed, blah, blah, blah. But she like, you know, what's your number? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So the mom saved me. We had a nice talk about the situation. She was digging how real I was and whatever she liked about me. She asked for my number. Her car is scratched the fuck up. And she don't give a fuck. She want my number. So we exchanged numbers. And we never talked after that. Swear to God. You know, I got my car and I pulled off with no problem. You know what I'm saying? And right when I was pulling off, you know, I seen the dude that I got into the accident with. He was on the porch. I threw the deuces at him. You know what I'm saying? He threw the deuces back at me. Like, I swear, it was not... It was not supposed to go the way that it went. But I understand why he did what he did, because he was mad. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I knew that he didn't do that with pure intention, because he didn't want to do that for real. If he did, he wouldn't have brought it in front of his mama house. You know what I'm saying? To where the mama was able to come out and fucking, you know, kill the whole situation. You feel me? And it was her car. So I knew he didn't want to do that for real. You know what I'm saying? He was just mad. But, you know, I wasn't tweaking on it. I let that situation go. I just moved on in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, just one of them times I took that L to the chin, you know. But at the same token, the moms was digging me. She could have called the cops on me. She could have had them niggas get on my ass, anything. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on none of that. She wanted my phone number. You know what I'm saying? And we never went out. We never did anything, nothing. She just wanted my number. You know what I'm saying? And we never talked. It was just one of them type of situations. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. Anyway, what's the lesson on this, Mr. Roll Up? All right. The lesson is, kill that road rage that you have. For every 10 people that watch this video, I guarantee at least 7 of y'all got road rage problems. You know what I'm saying? And you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm talking about you. The lesson is this, strictly for you. If you got road rage and you out there road raging every day, this type of shit can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And it might end up happening with somebody that ain't playing for real. You feel me? I just so happened to get into a situation with somebody that really didn't want to do that for real. But it happens all the time to people, and these people do that to them for real. So with the road rage, again, pipe down. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and be calm, because you don't know how that person feeling or what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? So don't make their problem your problem. That's the lesson for the day. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.